Once again, folks, we're in the studio doing the record thing. Hey, I had a really excellent afternoon, and Riot X, thank you very much for being such a wonderful person to hang with for a few moments of my day to day. I can't thank you enough. It's just fantastic to be around such wonderful people. I'm having a great time as I sail my way through cyberspace and this game called Fortnite. I forever expand my knowledge of what to talk about and how to take a bruising sometimes. Recently, I was part of Riot X's stream that he's got going on, and I think one of the people left because they couldn't handle the energy of Papa Doc. And you know what? That's quite all right. I don't consider that a bad thing. I'm not going to be liked by everybody, folks. And as I learned as an entertainer all of those years, setting up all of those informational packed days for anybody who my client was, whoever they were getting my best. I gave my best, and I'm going to do my best here in Fortnite also. 2 years almost to become marginally proficient to be able to sustain actually a long enough game to talk about, you know. Right now I'm headed to FN Radio, and that stands for Fortnite Radio. Everybody gathered by now, and you could even imagine that I would be that morning radio voice saying, "Hey, good morning, campers. It's 6 a.m., which means it's time to rise and shine. Welcome to FN Radio. We've come to you with the sounds of the morning and kicking you on through to your workday. Get yourself off to school to get educated or whatever you got to do, but have a good time doing it." Yes, kicking it from the sounds of FN Radio from the mountaintop overlooking our beautiful power source for the island. Hey, could you imagine how fun it would be to be that wake-up guy or gal or person or whoever or the dog that had to make the 1 o'clock show because somebody canceled last night? You never know what's going to go on in the world of radio, folks. Okay, hey, gotta plant some shrubs. Let's check it out. Planting. Let's do some more planting, shall we? I love it. That is one challenge off the board. I am very happy to have accomplished that in front of my viewing audience today. So that one is just as easy as what you just witnessed. Just roll on up here to FN Radio over the other mentioned places on the map, and you will find yourself everything you need to complete that particular challenge to move on through your day to help your XP grow. I've had a great time this afternoon. Nobody cussed me out. I'm happy. You know, it's a good day when I don't get yelled at that way. They do themselves personally just leave. I had one person say they were going to leave, but I told them, oh, no, don't bother. I'll be happy to leave. And like I said, I'm not going to be everybody's flavor, folks, but that's so wonderful about the world around us, and even in the world of Fortnite. You're going to have all kinds of different characters available to you for your viewing pleasure. But not all of us characters are going to be liked by some folks, and that's quite all right. So spreading it across the board, how I feel about things to come, of who's going to like me and who's going to hate me, and who's going to watch me and who's going to not, and who's going to watch me a couple times and then trash talk me for the rest of their life to their friends that, oh, that guy's such a joke. What a loser. Who the think he is he can come into this game and play because he's so old. Well, hey, check it out, folks. To those who think there's an age limit on Fortnite, I looked all through the instructions and actually read some of that stuff we got to accept when we sign up for these software things, and check it out. I didn't see anything that told me I couldn't play because of my age. So if anybody thinks you're too old to play Fortnite, they better put themselves in check and get a whole new reality going about them, because that's absolutely wrong to think that there's any age limit on such a wonderful game. I don't believe the creator put one there, and nobody mentioned to me about it. So anybody who's got a problem with old people who play Fortnite, piss off. That's as polite as I can put it and keep this PG-13 for us. Just piss off. Also, in other terms, just take a walk. Make yourself anywhere but here. It's an ADB conversation, so see your way out of it. Well, folks, let's see here. I have got to drive 1,000 meters. So what do we say we find something that actually drives and get ourselves down here and get these confrontational situations going with the earned XP on the challenges? All right, I'm seeing maybe possibly this could be a good day to drop in over here and get our day a walking. I am having an absolutely wonderful afternoon here on a Friday. It's my weekend with my wonderful son, Pop Doge Gamer, who is currently once again hanging out in the GTA realm. For all of you GTA fans coming up, there's a lot of new exciting things coming to the board. So if you haven't been there in a while, be sure you go ahead and check that out and have a good time while you're doing so. Nobody paid me to say that, but I happen to support all game franchises, and this is my station, and I can talk about anybody I want to. And say positive things so I don't get sued. No, folks, you don't want to find your radio transmissions be in a situation of you're in trouble. Well, broadcasting we'll call this, because it's way past radio, but I consider myself on the lower level of things when it comes to CM radio station, bringing to you a low-level program by a low-level budget, such as knowing is no budget, and we do it for free, and we get paid nothing, and we're having a pretty good time while we're hanging out doing stuff. It's a commentator factor of how much can one person say. If I got paid by the word, I could go home with $4,500 in my pocket by now if 10 cents was each word. I don't mind talking a lot. I want to keep people entertained. I like to give a good show of what I can do, and that's not much. No, folks, I got to count on my personality to get me through this wonderful game called Fortnite. There are so many things I need to learn as a player, and so many wonderful people out there that play the game currently, that it is absolutely a difficulty to keep up with the game board sometimes, you know, and I don't consider that a bad thing. It's just a reality. I'm not going to tell you anything different than what's really goings on. And what's goings on is Fortnite is one of the most difficult games I've ever played in my life, and I'm having a good time. After 2 years, it's got me interested, and I want to keep learning more, and I want to keep growing, and I want to keep having a better capability, and keep throwing down, and keep the commentator spirit alive for all my wonderful people here on the island. I am here to take your mind off of things. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to get a much better gas tank than that. Are you kidding me? You're at a gas station. Don't you dare leave here with an empty tank. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be able to play a video game with anticipation of, yeah, earning some cash. I gotta wait till the right people hear me, and then some things can happen and contracts can get signed. And I'm Papa Doc 444, and I am going to go down in history of one of the most entertaining commentators in Fortnite. Not the best, you know, I say that, that's just fun as is. But if you want to get real with me, there's a whole lot of people out there that are very, very good at this game that I'll never, ever, ever, ever in a million years be able to catch. But you know what? That doesn't upset me. That gets me going on the spirited energy to try to do something with putting as many down as I can and having a good time in this Fortnite game and not being upset about it when I do get taken out. Oh, trust me, I've had my rage moments back in the day, and they were strong and mighty. Yo, driving 1,000 meters, it looks like we've just about got that one wrapped up. And you know, if I kept this going alive, which I kind of intend to do so right now, I want to stay on the wheels and stay moving, because I would love to give you individuals a top 10 finish today. So, yeah, I don't know anymore. Sometimes I lose track of exactly what's going on. All I know in this thing called life and reality, it's pretty tough out here, and sometimes this is a bad thing to have happen. So we come to the island here on Fortnite to forget about all of that. And I gotta tell you, I'm having a nice relaxing day today. My son is with me here at the house, and yeah, although be it he's in another game franchise, and he's got hopes, aspirations, dreams, and propensities for wanting to do this streamer thing too on a different level, or a blog, or excuse me, I meant to say yeah. You know, I don't know all the terms, folks. I'm old. I've been around since 8-track tapes, and if you have to look that up, go right ahead. But it was a bummer when you hit a bump in your car, and it really made the song just screw up so much. Yo, 21st place, and maybe something's happening here. I'm not quite exactly sure if we've got the momentum to do what we got to do, but we want to stay away from that infected stuff, definitely, because I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm kind of going to keep the driving formula going here, my friends, so I can stay in the game, in the hunt, and be on the line to get you that top 10. Even if I don't have an elimination concerning the top 10, it'll be a fantastic feeling to have achieved such a thing. Yeah, so people ask me, well, you're old, and like I've mentioned before, there's no age limit, and yeah, it's just awesome to be able to do what I'm doing right now. And someone who I just recently spent some time with had thought, and it was my fault in not communicating it correctly, had thought that I had reached my retirement years already. And although yes, I am older than dirt in some ways, my retirement years are definitely not here yet. I've got a lot of work ahead of me to take care of my wonderful friends, and I'm going to continue to do my thing as just a boring old farmer. Ooh, that's going to make them upset. Yeah, folks, these heavies are very bouncy, but once you get them, they do the job rather nicely. Whoa, that was some kind of trip out there. Not sure what happened on that one there, my friends, but we're going to just... Okay, we got some action down on the ground. Let me see if I can't get us a higher point advantage here, my friends. A little bit of pause in my commentary there just because I wanted to maybe like focus totally and concentrate and do my best to do not to do what I just did there. Slide the hill. That certainly was not in my anticipation. Oh, yes. Now that is exactly what I'm talking about. All right, my friends, it looks like we are going to have to do a location shift here. Destroy structures at the pizza pit. Hey, you know what? We might as well make the drive for that right now. All right, and down the way we go, moving our way across the ground this fantastic afternoon on a Friday, and looking like the second video is possibly going to yield that top 10 coveted place that I really like to deliver you fantastic individuals, and it sure is my purpose to drive into that top 10 today here, but I'm going to see if I can't skate on down here and destroy some stuff at the pit. Okay, as everybody just saw, I got a left flank there. Yo, 11th place. I got some ping markers going out. Okay, folks, let's just try to get this challenge wrapped up here. I'm all about the challenge. Yo, leveling up to number 92. Level 92 today on the board for number 444. And that's got me very super excited. I really want to get that 200 this year. But if the 200 is not possible, maybe things can happen on the side of for sure securing that 100. But, you know, when you're at 200, you're halfway there. You're halfway to your goal. So I really got nothing to complain about, because the time I'm having here in Fortnite is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. What could you complain about? Unless you're just not, you know, having luck on the board. You get thrown into a lot of hard games, and it seems every time you touch the remote, all you're going to end up doing is losing. And hey, I got to tell you, let me share something with you. It's definitely a frustrating game. It's meant to be frustrating. The creator did not want to give us something that was easily attainable. That would be boring. Ultra snooze fest. Then everybody would win. And there'd be no separating factor of true competition. And Fortnite is the ultimate in true competition. It offers us so many things at the touch of just the easy point of having fun with it, and not getting too wrapped up or too serious or too torn under, and just understanding that it's going to be a difficult game, and if you keep at it, you're going to get there. So practice, 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 and you'll wrap it up, I promise. I can tell you that in confidence. That's at a very high level. Okay, a couple bananas there. And then a couple apples here. And then a couple of these. Oh no! No! Okay, folks, that just simply happens. It's Fortnite. You see, I didn't really pay attention to the time there, and look what happened. But I got to top 10. Check it out. 7th place. Second video of the day. The rest of the time was spending shamelessly promoting myself on the other universe known as Random Lobbies. I had a good time making this video for each and every one of you. I'm doing my best, but I'm having a great time in the meantime. This is number 444 once again.